It's not in color. Oh, those roses look good. And those look bad. I should go over there and cut off all those heads and um, the ones that's dead. Are you supposed to trim the heads off? Oh my god. We opening this. Make a mini life. I don't know why this one came wrapped. The other ones didn't come wrapped, but this one did. Thank you, Melissa. I think this one came with stickers. Oh, those are stickers. Maybe that's why it came wrapped. Because it came with stickers. I should have put on the community wall that we was live. I can't do it now. Too late. Let's see what stickers it came with. It came with Garbage Pail Kids. I used to love these when I was little. I used to collect the Garbage Pail Kids stickers. So it's got two things of stickers. And what does this say? Oh, do not disturb. The castle is closed. Oh my gosh, it's like um, a door thing. It says, do not disturb, the castle is closed. I definitely need this. I do have a do not disturb sign for my door because when I be asleep, I don't want nobody to come. And oh, I am praying that this is either the fish or the turtle because that's what I want. And I'm like, why am I not getting the ones that I want? I'm gonna have to keep getting these until I get a fish or a turtle. How do you open? Put your glasses on? Shit. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah. It has a little thing to tell you how to open it, but it never tears right. It never it never does it. It always goes the opposite. We're not gonna get upset about the way that it opens, okay? We just gonna open it and keep going. So we got one open, and then we got one more. You know, people be doing these, opening these like an ASMR. I just got back from a Diddy party. I hope it was fun. Let's see what we got. I think we got another plant. I think we did. We got another plant. Let's see which one we got this time. Got the little stand. Oh, this one came with two little aloe and an echeveria, I think. I think it's an aloe and an echeveria. So this one came with two plants. It didn't come with a pot? Oh, I guess this the pot. This the pot. Let's see what this one's supposed to look like. Let's find it on the sheet. Oh, I wish I had got that one. With the it ain't nothing else in there? No. Oh, this is the one I got. So you put the dirt in first, and then you put the little white decorative rocks. These are little white decorative rocks. And this is the dirt. So you put that in first. Damn, I should have brought the scissors out here. I didn't bring the scissors. I didn't bring the scissors. Am I going to be able to open this with my hands? Probably not. I'm going to have to go get the scissors. Okay. I will wait until Callie Gomez. I will wait until I go in the house and get the scissors to do this because I can't open it with just my hands. But these are really cute. I think I have this in real life. If I don't have this, I have something very similar to this. And y'all know I love aloes. And since you can't have them in the house, well, you can have them in the house, but they don't grow as well in the house. This is really cute to have indoors. I think I'm going to put all of my little small plants on like my windowsill. I think they'll look real cute right there. So I have two more to open. I'm not going to open all of them in one day, but I am going to open my other ones as soon as I go in the house, probably to get my water. Hey, Melissa. So this the one I got this time. I just opened one of them, and this is the one that I got. This one right here. But I don't have any scissors, so I can't open it right now. But it's the little aloe. This is really cute, and I love aloes. A little aloe, and is this an echeveria? I think it's an echeveria. Isn't this cute? And that's what the little stem looks like. These are really cute. And so those two go in the pot together. Gizmo's he's doing okay. We gave him a treat and stuff. They said to just kind of watch him because after a vaccine, your dog can get a little, they can get a little loopy after a vaccine. And Gizmo is considered a senior. So, they just kind of was like, just watch him. But they said for a senior dog, Gizmo is doing good. But he has lost 2 pounds since he's lost 2 pounds in 2 years. And I know when dogs get older, they do lose a little bit of weight, but I don't want him to keep losing weight. I don't want him to, to get too skinny, but his appetite is good. I'm not worried about his weight loss. The vet was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Because she said, they had always said that they wanted him to always stay under 20 pounds anyway. So he okay. I think he's 16 pounds. I think so. I think he's 16 pounds, which is he's within range for his breed. He's not underweight, but he has lost weight. And he don't really look to me like well, a little bit in the back. His back don't look as big as, he unbigged his back. Because his back don't look as big as it used to. But Gizmo's never been fat, though. But he was a little bit bigger. And she tried to give him the shot in his thigh. And he bucked. When she put the needle in, he bucked. Like my husband was holding his upper body, and he bucked and kicked the needle out. She pulled, when he bucked, she pulled the needle out, and he started bleeding. So, of course, she had to, stop he wasn't profusely bleeding, but he was bleeding. She had to stop apply pressure, stop the bleeding, put some medication on it, and then she went in his shoulder. Because she didn't want to go there. She didn't want to go in his shoulder because, the dog can turn and bite you. And she already knew that he was skittish. And she really didn't want to do that. And my husband was, trying to hold him. And she was like, scratch his legs and stuff to take the attention away from the needle. So we were scratching him, and she poked him, and at first he wasn't doing nothing. And I guess he must have felt that medicine go in, and just as she was about to remove the needle, he, turned and kind of nipped at her. He didn't get her though. She was too quick. And he showed his teeth. He didn't growl, but that's Gizmo's thing. Gizmo he won't bark at you, but he will, that's his way of letting you know that he's upset, leave me alone. He'll just, so he did that. And she was like, okay, buddy, okay, it's over. So, we were, consoling him and stuff and telling him that it was over because she had took his temperature in his butt. They had opened his mouth to look at his teeth. He was just over it. And when she made his little leg bleed, I was over it at that point. I was like, oh my God, my baby bleeding. And she couldn't go in the other leg. She couldn't go on the other side because the other side is where his eczema is. And she didn't want to give it to him over there. So I was like, she was like, yeah, I have to go in his arm, the upper part of his arm. And I was like, oh God. But he survived. He's okay. He came home, and on the way home, he was looking out the window and having a good time, like he had forgot all that shit happened. So he's all right. It was just stressful. Gizmo is not a puppy. And we have to realize that, older dogs, that kind of stuff does, stress him out. And he high anxiety anyway. He high strung. The slightest thing will, because as soon as we got there, when we first got there, it was no animals in the waiting room. But it was as soon as we sat down and got comfortable, a lady came in with a small chihuahua. And she was letting him walk around off the leash. He wasn't on the leash. She wouldn't let him come over there where we were, but he was walking around. And Gizmo was just like, oh my God, let me go over there and smell that. What is that? Because it was a little chihuahua. Then, about 5 minutes later, a lady comes in with a chihuahua, and this chihuahua was shaking and shivering and, just like scared to death. And Gizmo was looking like, that thing was getting on my nerves. Gizmo was looking like, what is that? What is that? Let me go see what it is. Why is it crying? And then he starts shaking. I was like, Gizmo, come on, buddy. That don't have nothing to do with you. Let that dog mind her own. But she having a fit, it don't mean you have to have one too. And see, that's the problem. Gizmo is spoiled. He is spoiled rotten. He hasn't been. This is why I'm very concerned about boarding him, because the boarder says that he will be able to see the other dogs, because the kennels that they're in is like chain link fences kind of separating them. So he will be able to see the other dogs. And that's the part that will stress him the hell out, is looking at other animals. But she said he's going to be in the area with small dogs. He'll only be able to see dogs his size and smaller. So, and then when they take him out to play, because he's not neutered, he's going to have to play by himself, basically, or he'll be there with other boys because he's not neutered. So they have to treat him special because they don't want him out. Gizmo is 11. I don't think he's still humping. But you never know. He might run up on a girl and be like, hey, girl, you cute. Let me. So they have to treat him different because he hasn't been fixed. Even though he a little old man, you never know. These old men be out here trying to get these young girls. You have a Siberian Husky? Girl, this vet visit done stressed me the hell out. Okay? But I knew I was going to be stressed out. I knew I was. Because I don't do well when he gets shots. And what a good thing is, he don't need no more shots until next year. His rabies shot expires next year. So we'll have to do this again next year. Blue is spoiled rotten. She got me trained when I thought I was the one doing. Heck yeah, they train us. Yes, they do. We can't help but love them. You know, and we want the best for them. We like, this whole situation has me stressed out because I have not boarded Gizmo in years. I have not boarded him a long time. And the last time he was boarded, he was young. He was a youngster. He a little old man now. Gizmo don't be for all that stuff. And I told the lady, I said, look, don't walk him. Don't make him exercise and play and do all that stuff. Let him show you what he want to do. She said they have a little area where, because it's kind of like a recess type thing where they take them out and let them stay out of the crates for a certain amount of time. And she said they have like a sun area and they have like a little shaded area where the dogs can just, go and relax. Because she said some dogs like to sunbathe. They like to just sit out in the sun for a while. I said, well, Gizmo ain't that dog. Gizmo wants to go outside, use the bathroom, sniff around for a minute, and then he goes to the door to let you know I'm ready to go in the house. I ain't had enough outside. Outside was cool, but I want to go in the house. I said, so I need to make sure y'all can pick up on his cues. When he ready to go back in, he ready to go back in. He ain't no outside dog. You know what I mean? Like, this is a pampered, what does it say this is? Child, I can't see. This is a pampered, spoiled, indoor dog. Child, I ain't letting them people come to my house when we not here. We don't do that. You're not about to come to my house when we not here. I don't trust nobody like that. No. That's why we didn't go with Rover, with that service. Because most of the providers that we talk to, they want us to come to the house. Mm-mm. We all the way in LA and you gonna come to my house? Hell no. No. You definitely can't do that. I remember you when I was 16, 17. You was really wild. I'm glad to see you again, grown and uplifting yourself. How you remember me when you was 16 or 17? And I ain't never been wild. I don't think you know me. When was I wild? Yeah, I don't think you know me. If you know me from when you were 16 or 17, I need you to prove it. It is so many spiders out here. Where's all these spiders coming from? And I don't want to kill them, but you're not just going to be able to come over here bothering me. Go find you something to do. Shit. I mean, I know spiders are useful in the insect kingdom, but don't y'all supposed to hide during the day? So y'all don't mess with the humans? Because if I see you, I'm going to kill you. Okay, whoever that is, it's good to see you too. Y'all just be coming in people's chats just to bother people, huh? Y'all just be coming in and say anything. Just come in and talk about what we talking about. Okay? You don't have to come in and try to get some attention. Y'all be killing me. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to keep going with these things until I get either the fish or the turtle. When I get the fish and the turtle, I'll be happy. One or the other. Now, I know my spirit guides are like, no, you want all the plants. No, I want the fish or the turtle. And when I get that, I'll be happy. I'll take any of these. I really like the square one. And the fish that look like a beta. So they got two that look like betas. One of them looked like the fish from Finding Nemo, the little Nemo fish. I don't know what, I can't remember what his name is. I take the beta. I've had so many betas. Or this turtle. That's what I really want. Y'all be on the internet going crazy with people now. If they have a beta and you don't put your beta in a fish tank with air and all of that stuff, and a big old fish tank, because when you buy betas in the store, they don't be in no big fish tank. They be in a little small tank. And they don't never have nothing extra. I have never had anything extra for my betas. And my betas lived a long time. I just put them in. They loud as hell. I put my betas in a regular fish tank, a regular goldfish tank at that, and never had any problems with them. But if you show somebody that now on social media, honey, they'll call Peter on your ass somehow. Oh, no, the betas need to have this, and they need to have that, and they need to have a heater, and the water needs to be temperature controlled. And shut the hell up. Y'all millennials and what is y'all Gen Xers and stuff? This is the stickers that came with it. These are so cute. I used to love the Cabbage Patch Kids back in the day. So now I'm really looking forward to my trip. Now that we got Gizmo settled, I'm looking forward to, even though, the reason why we're going is not good. We're going to lay my husband's cousin to rest. She passed away. But I haven't been to LA, I think, in 10 years. I don't think I've been to LA since I was 50. My husband just went not too long ago because for a funeral, like 6 months ago. He went and, oh no! And it is a little windy. And we haven't been. So we get a chance to go. Yeah, we grown folks over here. We ain't got time to be playing with these kids. Y'all go in the chat where, the kids are playing. It's peaceful over here. We just be sitting over here chit chatting and talking and stuff. We don't need no drama over here. The turtle is super cute. The turtle, I think, is the cutest. I think the turtle is actually cuter than the fish. But they both cute though. I wouldn't mind having them both. Mickey, child. I'll be ignoring these people, half these people on the internet. I ain't gonna let these folks worry me. Because that's what that's what a lot of people do. They just go into chats to as a disruption. And your life has to really be jacked up for you to spend your day going into different chats just to disrupt them and say something crazy. Like, I couldn't even imagine my life being that unhappy that that's what I do during the day. I just go into people's chats just to say something crazy. Just to say something crazy to get attention. Like, why? I'm not about to do that. And I advise you not to do it. Like, get you a hobby. Find you something to do. like going and messing with random people, that's not it. Like if you don't get you a life and find you something to do, you know what? Okay, now I'm being bad. Okay, I didn't already had uh um. Okay, so we went to Taco Bell. I ain't gonna lie. We went to Taco Bell because I was hungry. I had took my medicine before, and I shouldn't have did this. I took my medicine before we left. I'm supposed to take it on an empty stomach, but I'm supposed to eat 30 minutes after I take it. And so I didn't eat nothing. So my husband, I was like, oh, I got to get something to eat because I can feel my stomach tripping because I done had that medicine and I haven't had any food. And we stopped at Taco Bell, so I got me a taco and a Baja Blast. And now I didn't drink the majority of the Baja Blast. Now I want a slushy from Quickly. You know how you have a taste for something, and if you don't get it, that taste ain't gonna go away. I didn't had a taste for a slushy, the green apple, popping boba slushy from Quickly. I've had a taste for that since Sunday, and I didn't get it. And you know how you can just taste it. Now I done already had a Baja Blast. God knows I don't need a slushy on top of it. But but hey, you only live once. YOLO, YOLO. What is garden supply surprise? I'm gonna have to look those up. Hey Tina. So did I tell y'all that I rearranged? I put up some new um I thought you was religious. I am. What makes you think I'm not religious? Where that come from? I put up some new decorations in my garden, in the little small backyard garden. Why do they sound like they up there fighting? YOLO is a satanic term. You only live once is satanic? How's that How's that satanic? How is you only live once satanic? Well, I don't mean it in a satanic way. I meant it like you only live once, so you may as well have fun while you're here. That's not satanic to me. You only live once. You do. Even as a Christian, you only live once. How's that satanic? Y'all be doing too much for me sometimes. If it's satanic in your world, I'm sorry. Okay? I gotta put my glasses on so I can see. Do what thou will. You only live once. No afterlife, etc. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I mean. I mean, eat what you want to eat because you only live once. And do what you want to do. You only live once. If you want to ride the roller coaster, ride the roller coaster. If you want to skydive, skydive. Now, that's not on my list to do. Okay? I'm scared of heights. My ministry is on the ground. God didn't give me no wings. Oh no disrespect. We just having a conversation. God didn't give me no wings, so I don't think He meant for me to do too much stuff in the air. I don't even fly that often. I don't. That ain't my ministry. My ministry is on the ground. My ministry is not even at the sea. I love the water, but I love it from the shore. You know what I mean? I love being next to the water. Like, I would love living in like Malibu or somewhere like that. Like, I would love to have a summer home in Malibu, like on the water. We live close to the water, but we don't live on the water. Like, I would love to live on the beach where you walk out your back door and the beach is just right there. That's my dream house. And you can hear like the waves crashing from your bedroom and stuff. We stayed at a place in, where were we? Where were we? Where were we? It'll come to me in a minute. But we stayed at this hotel and it had a private beach. Point Reyes. Look up Point Reyes, California. It is so beautiful. The whales pass through there, I think in May, on their way to migrate to wherever the whales go. Babe, don't come out here yet. Did, bring me some scissors so I can cut this and bring me some water, please. You should have brought another napkin. Get down, give her. The wind keep blowing everything away. Okay. Um, Look up Point Reyes, California. Oh my God. You talking about beautiful. There was one area that we went to where the lighthouse is. The lighthouse, as a matter of fact, the lighthouse was closed the day that we went. But you you drive up to where, because where the lighthouse is, I think you have to walk or they have a bus that'll take you up there. But anyway, when you get to the parking area, it just looks like, if you one of them flat earth enthusiasts, you will swear that the earth is flat. Because at this point, the ocean just is so vast. It just looks like the ocean stops right there and the earth is flat. If you a flat earther, you need to go to Point Reyes, California.
So, not to interrupt, but I'm gonna interrupt.
But interrupt, not to interrupt, but he's gonna interrupt.
So Aunt Gertie want me to be a pallbearer. So that just means that we'll just have to be up front with the procession.
Oh,
Um,
I
and
figured she was gonna want you to do that.
and yeah, Felicia and them, they're looking at the embassy suites.
Oh, that's where they gonna stay.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at.
They
So
so classy.
I said, well, I got up to 26 to cancel, so if that looks like it's a better deal,
Oh, we gonna go with them?
I don't know.
Oh, the embassy suites probably got a pool.
She said they do,
Oh, well, we going there then.
and they got
Cancel our place.
and they got breakfast.
Oh, they do. Oh, well, we going with them.
So I'll say,
Oh, we gonna be staying at the Embassy Suites.
well, we ain't got it yet, child.
Oh,
I gotta look
we
it up.
might not. Got the scissors.
Well, that's all I want to say anyway.
That's it. Oh, come here, Gizmo. They want to know if you okay. Come here. I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch your sore. Here he is. Here him is. He is okay. I don't know which arm they did it on. I think this one. I think his left. His left side. He don't look like he ain't feeling nothing.
All right, I'm gonna leave you to your devices.
You know? That's all you can say.
Well, I gotta look up the.
All the information
Yeah.
for the hotel. So we can cancel.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you gotta see how much it costs.
Jackie said she's going to.
What?
She's gonna ride with them. She riding with them.
Yeah, she ain't
Let's
riding
see.
with us.
I don't want to be in no position where.
No,
Okay,
but they're leaving.
I'll stay with you.
Yeah, no. No, they leaving a whole day before us, right?
But if she ain't ready, they'd be like,
No.
don't worry.
No.
You can ride with us.
No, you
Yeah.
can't.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot. No, you can't. He going in the house, y'all. Okay, so look like we made plans. Um, plans may change. We may be staying at the Embassy Suites. It depends on how much that shit costs. Because I'm not trying to spend an arm and a leg on my hotel. Oh, that's not enough dirt. I'm doing the dirt. Can y'all see me? Oh, now you can. I'm putting the dirt in the pot. This looks like real dirt. It looks like real dirt, but it feels like kinetic sand. If you've ever played with that kinetic sand, that's what it feels like. And these little rocks are so cute. They even sparkle. You know how some people have those white rocks in their garden and they sparkle? Those little sparkly white rocks. Because I was going to order some for my garden. And I had ordered some little blue ones. Them things is messy. And they got on my nerves. And I don't even know where they are now. I'm glad they was cheap. Should I put some more? Yeah. Let me put a little bit more. They was like super messy. And when you get ready to repot your plant, you lose most of them. Like I did. Maybe I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so cute. That's super cute. That's gonna be so cute on my. I think it's supposed to go on here. Is it? Can y'all see it? That is so cute. No, it's not real. It's plastic. No, cause he know I'm not restarting my locks. He know that. He know I'm just doing this as a protective style. So he don't say anything. He know I'm just when I and he knows that I usually just braid my hair up like this because it's easier to wear under my wig. So he know I'm not starting my locks. It's too, I have thought about it, but then I think about the maintenance and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. I think about the upkeep and my hair really grew when I had locks. And just to think about going through the washing process and the upkeep, I just don't want to go through that again. I think I don't want to say I'm too old because you don't get too old to deal with your hair, but I don't have the patience, I don't think, to deal with locks. Because my husband is talking about cutting his hair. He talking about this is it. This his last year. Plus his hair is thinning on the top. And so he's like, this is probably it for me. We had a nice run. We both had over 10 years. I think this his I think this is his 10th year. So we both did. I was almost 20. I think I made it to 19. Either 18 or 19 years. So I had a good run. A really good run. Yeah, those are so cute. They, just little miniature gardens. So I have succulents. I have these succulents, and then I have two cactus. Which, oh, I'm like, where's the little paper? So I have the paddle cactus and the barrel cactus. And this one is the succulent crate. Oh, so that's supposed to be like a little crate. They have, oh, and the other thing that I want is one of the hanging terrariums. I want that one too. So we got two more to open, y'all. So I wouldn't mind having the cactus twins or the tall cactus. So I have, oh, they have a lot of, they have other succulents in the aloe vera. This aloe vera in a little jar is cute, like the terrarium. That one is cute. I mean, they're all cute. They're all cute. But I wouldn't mind having a hanging terrarium, and I want the turtle or the fish, and then I'll be happy. Then I go back to collecting the dolls. The last time I went to Walgreens, they didn't have any. So, womp womp. Because that's the only place that I saw the Nana surprise was at Walgreens. When I went to Walmart, they didn't have any. So We are gonna get some more dolls and open those. And then I got two more. Thank you, Melissa. I got two more of these to open. But I don't like to do them all at the same time. Oh, you got the hedgehogs? I'm thinking about getting the hedgehogs. I'm thinking about getting them because they are cute. The little critter families, they are cute. What's the name of them again? Because remember we had looked them up on Amazon? What's the name of them again, Sundrop? Something family, something. It's real cute. But the hedgehog family is cute. Calico critters. Yeah, I might order one of them. My little what do I have? Do I have a mice? Yeah. My little mice, they doing good. I still ain't crocheted them no blanket. Maybe I'll work on that today. Cause that's gonna be a real short project to crochet them a little blanket to go inside their house instead of that straw, cause I don't like that straw. Every time I look at that straw, I be like, y'all deserve better than this. I got this shirt when we went to Hippie Hill in San Francisco, in the Haight, Ashbury. This was, um, I think, the reunion of the hippies, 1967. They had like this reunion thing in 2017, and I got this shirt. They had like all of the hippies. Like we didn't go to the actual reunion because they was talking about how crowded it was gonna be. Hippie Hill is a place back in the 60s where all of the hippies used to go in San Francisco. It was like real popular. It's still pretty popular. And they have like a lot of stores around there that sell tie-dye and, hippie stuff.
So, not to interrupt,
But he gonna interrupt.
but I'm gonna interrupt. So, embassy, free breakfast, pool, 183 a night. It's gonna come out to 615. Our difference is from us. This is what we're doing. Our difference is an extra 238.
Just for a pool and breakfast?
Basically, that's just an extra 238. So, I mean, pool and breakfast. Now, see, the only thing is, plus the caveat that doesn't show up in the numbers is they're, they're down the hall or in the same building. So, that's the other caveat. See, because afterwards on Saturday, you don't want them. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
Where y'all going? And then Jackie be like, so, where y'all going? Y'all, I'll show y'all a place over here. I'll show y'all a place over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to stop off over here. Y'all
Yeah.
know you on the way.
Yeah.
So, those are all the other caveats that
Yeah.
that 238 is going to cost us.
Yeah. If we want to go to the pool, we can just go over there with him.
Yeah, and that's what Felicia said. Man, y'all can always go over there to the pool.
Yeah. We can just go over there to the pool and swim. Because we with family.
We can go there in the morning and have
Yo, cheap ass. Okay, we'll meet y'all down there for breakfast.
She said it's no all you can eat buffet.
What?
That's what she said. But this is her speed.
Yeah, it is. It is.
She's like, I don't want no bed bugs. But I told her, I said, I don't know about this place. We don't know. We don't know. But we're checked in and ready. It's 4 miles from the house because I looked that up. So we're 4 miles away.
Yeah, I don't know if
And
I want to spend an extra almost
238.
300. 238 is $300
Yeah.
just for breakfast
The
and
pool
and a pool
and
and meal.
relatives. Cause I swear, if mom go, well, that's okay if you can't make it today. Care for the shot. I'm like, we already left.
We gone.
We already left. We go. We couldn't book Gizmo. We had to bring him with us. Or just fly out.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
you can't sit with us.
No. Because I'm not going to babysit you, and I'm not going to take you here
Yeah.
and there.
And I'm not gonna wait on
I
you.
want you
When
to-
we get ready to go, we ready to go.
Yeah.
Nah, let's do what we doing. Let's stick with our plan. I don't have to swim that bad.
Okay. I mean, we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, but right now, $300 just for
That could be money we can.
spend on souvenirs. Shit, because I got to get a LA T-shirt and I gotta have that $300. Tina talking about make them memories, girl. We gonna make them memories and have that $300 in our pocket. You got to budget. You don't spend unnecessary just because you got it. Yeah, we can go to Starbucks or anywhere,
Well, I mean,
or
we're
we
at a
can go
hotel.
to the grocery store and get a couple of things. Our hotel has a refrigerator. We don't. We gonna eat breakfast. That's the least of my worries. I ain't worried about that. The hotel doesn't provide breakfast. Tina talking about bring me back a shot glass.
I heard that.
I'll bring you a shot glass, Tina. If I don't bring you one this time, I'll bring you one when we go in August.
Yeah, we definitely going in August. We gonna do
Because
that.
we
But we
gonna
gonna
go
have
back.
some time. I told him, I said, we're not leaving until Sunday. So we gonna have some time.
When they leaving?
But I know they're getting up there early.
Yeah,
A day
they,
earlier, so
yeah. So they can go to the lake.
yeah. So
Well, Felicia want with them.
as far as I know. But she
She
don't have
riding with them. Oh, because she ain't got no car.
and it don't make no sense to rent something.
Yeah, just for her.
So she gonna go and she gonna be okay because
Yeah, but
she gonna take the navigator.
yeah,
And go do what she wanna
but
do.
I don't want her to be like, oh, I ride with air conditioning. Nah, girl, go with your mom and daddy. We are weird. We don't want nobody to go with us.
That's not weird. That's just
We just wanna do what we wanna
I
do.
wanna be with you. You know, I love the family, but we love them at a distance.
Yeah.
We gonna see how when we get there. I almost turned down the Paul there because because that means I'm gonna have to be up front with the. I was like, okay, that's cool, because
Yeah,
that's
go
just from there then to the funeral.
Yeah.
I mean to the cemetery. Then,
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, we like it to just be us. We don't want nobody riding with us. We don't want to have to take care of nobody. Now, it would be different if these family members needed us and they couldn't take care of themselves, but they can take care of themselves, so take care of yourself. Let us be by ourselves.
Yeah, because I know. Um, watch, we gonna get up there, and after the funeral and everything, because we all up there Friday. Come Saturday, Felicia's gonna have to do something, so she's gonna take the navigator.
And she gonna be gone.
She gonna leave mom and pop on rain Gertie's. because they gonna hang out there.
But they don't never want to go nowhere
Yeah,
anyway.
and
though.
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
And Felicia gonna go back. She gonna change, and she's gone.
Well, what's her name? May come get her.
Ooh.
I'm surprised Felicia ain't staying with
No,
Lisa.
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 Yeah, she might.
You think Lisa coming?
Probably. But she's in LA.
Yeah, but she ain't related to her.
But she'll come anyway because we out there.
Oh.
I mean, you know, they'll all come. I mean, she is like a distant
Cousin.
cousin of a cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
your
all
cousin on your dad's side.
Yeah. We all cousins. So, anyway. Ooh, that thing's strong.
Yeah, it is. It smelled like cigarettes, though. It did to me. Is it anything in here? God damn. It's just like butts in there.
Not human butts.
Not cigarette butts either. They be out here smoking.
For real, for real.
Smoking. That devil's lettuce. Tina said I had a griddle in the hotel room making pancakes. We're not doing all that. Girl, I go to McDonald's and buy me a
McGriddle.
McGriddle before
still
I
make
be.
that?
I don't know. But I get a sausage and egg McMuffin though. But I go to McDonald's before I do all that.
Well, see, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. So, of course, it goes up on
On the weekends.
On the weekends.
Yeah.
That's how they get you because they just list the 98. Oh yeah, 98.
But on the weekends it go up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at this hotel again and see what
I'm
it
gonna
looks
look at
like.
it. I'm gonna look at it and see. Cause we got to the 26th, so.
We got to the 26th to change our mind
Check out
if
time
we
is at
want to go someplace else.
1 o'clock check-in. So
I got to figure out what I want to take. How many outfit changes? How many outfit changes I want to have while I'm in LA?
that child.
I don't even know what dress. What the good thing is, we're not going to the wake and the funeral, so I only have to have one nice dress. That's just for the funeral. So I'm gonna take one dress. The rest is gonna be like casual clothes. Like I'll probably take some shorts just in case it get hot out there. And I don't know, some little cute shirts. That's about it. But I'll probably take like 4 or 5 shirts though. For a whole weekend. Plus the outfit that I'm gonna wear down there.
I'm just put on some sweats out there. Cause
Don't worry about what I wear.
we're gonna drop our buddy off.
Yeah, we gonna drop him off Thursday.
Yeah, we gonna get on,
And
hit
then
the road.
we'll be in LA Thursday. Thursday evening.
Yeah, probably evening. I anticipate it'd be
Well,
about, like I said, what, 7 or
Yeah.
so?
we'll be there
We're
Thursday.
gonna stop somewhere.
So I'm gonna vlog some of it, like where the places that we stop. I'll vlog that.
I'm bringing the drone.
He bringing a drone. I don't know where he think he gonna fly that drone
I'm bringing the drone.
because I think the drone laws are stricter in LA. They not playing out there. You can't fly that thing out there.
I'm bringing the drone. May as well.
So
May as well. Maybe I'll
we'll
get
be.
some.
Here come
get
Mama.
some maybe I can get some. high
Gizmo,
res-
don't you bark.
Huh?
We need to go. She won't go to the store because I told her that. And Grace said she was gonna bury one in purple because that was her favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, she said, I don't have nothing purple. I said, if you don't have purple, she said, you can wear anything you want. You know what I'm saying? You wear anything you want.
Well, I don't have no purple.
a lavender or anything?
I don't have no lavender.
That's what I said. You wear anything?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
probably
wish
getting me a lavender shirt. I don't know.
I wish she
Let's
had
see.
said something earlier.
Well, she just said, I just said she was gonna put purple on,
Yeah.
and she was wearing purple and told me, I want you to wear some purple.
Well, you gonna be up there with her, Mama.
Yeah, that's what I said. And I was telling Felix, I said, you wear anything?
Yeah, I can wear anything. I'm not gonna be all up there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, what y'all finna? Where y'all going?
I'm going
Nordstrom's,
with Felicia. She said she going by TJ Maxx. What the cheap
Nordstrom's, TJ
No,
Maxx,
not
Nordstrom
Nordstrom.
Marshalls.
The other cheap, yeah, whatever they see.
Oh,
A little cheap. Yeah.
she probably want Nordstrom's too, cause it's right next door to TJ Maxx.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of them are in that area.
Okay, well, we getting ready.
All right.
Okay.
I told her, she said you playing like you want now, but she was just saying what she was going
Well, she just gonna go look and see if she finds something. Okay. Um.
That's cool.
Hey, yeah, that's the one that Melissa just got me. It's so I got this one, and this one.
Yeah, that's real cool.
Yeah, it's cute. Hey, Dark Goddess, we are still here.
All right.
You
Continue
go.
on.
So, are you gonna go in there and look at it? And
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it some more. I'm
how
gonna look at
how
it.
do how do you only get hair on one side of your? You must have been holding him tight.
Yeah, I was gripping
God,
him.
dog, you done pulled all the dog hair off.
I was gripping him because
Only on one side of your jersey.
he was look at him. Come on, dude.
Go with daddy. Baby, feed him. Because it's 1:30. Um, so I do want like a t-shirt from LA or something. There are a few places that I want to go. I want to go to that donut place. And I think Aunt Gertie don't live too far from that famous donut place in LA. The donut place that everybody go to when they go to LA. We drove past it the last time we were there, but we didn't get a donut. So I want to do that. I want to film that. And we're supposed to drive down Rodeo Drive while we there. And if we can, we're going to go and see the Hollywood sign. That's what's on our list to do this time we're in LA. Because when we go in August, it's Disneyland. Our main focus is going to be Disneyland and just like going out to dinner and stuff. Thank you. I just put my hair in a protective style. They just 2-strand twists. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to take them down this weekend and wash my hair. I am still contemplating cutting my hair short into a short afro because I did like my hair short. I thought it was cute. Like, I think I have a face for a short afro. Like, when I look back on those pictures of when I had my short afro, I liked it. So, I think I may cut my hair back again. I don't know. I've been contemplating that being my signature look for 60. I am really looking forward to turning 60. I really thought that I was going to be like, oh my God, I'm turning 60. I'm like really getting old. Like, 60 is that number. Yeah, it looks good. No, it lets like, if you have a short afro, it lets the air come through. Like, you feel it. It's not hot. It's nice. I think it's nice in the summer, But then in the winter, I'm gonna be like, why did I do this? But then I'll just wear my wigs. If my head is cold, I'll just wear my wigs. And it's just hair. It will definitely grow back. Because my hair grew back it grew back faster than I thought. And my doctor was like, you are one of the few people who have a very thick head of hair and you have hypothyroidism. He was like, most people with hypothyroidism have thin, brittle hair. Oh no, if you don't know, just ask. I don't mind, saying. Like, my hair is not, like I have fine 4C hair. Like it looks like it's a lot of hair, but my hair is not like super thick. I can't explain it, y'all. All of us, people automatically assume that all black people's hair is really thick and coarse, but it's not. Some of us have fine hair strands, and my hair is fine. It's just, a lot of hair. Where some people have thick hair strands, so of course their hair appears more voluminous. I have really thin hair strands, but my hair just grows nice. I don't know if I had said I wasn't going to dye my hair no more. I said I wasn't going to dye my hair no more. I said I was just going to just let it be. But if I cut my hair down low and it's all white, I'm probably going to be like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And then I may dye it pink again. I liked when I dyed my hair pink and purple because I did all the colors. I dyed my hair pink, I dyed it purple, I dyed it blue. Did I dye it green? It was like a teal kind of color. Yeah, see, I still have a strong hairline. Even for someone that has thyroid issues, I still have decent hair. And I'm happy. But if I don't, I don't. I've been gray. I started going gray in high school. I was one of the few kids. It was another boy in my high school who had more gray hair than I did. But I started having I started before high school, maybe around 10 or 11. Gray hair started popping out. And so they think it was because I was having issues with my thyroid even back then. And that's what made me start to gray early. Because by the time I was 30, half of my head was gray. At 30. I was dyeing my hair, that shit was driving me crazy. And I had said in my late 50s, a couple of years ago, I was like, I ain't dyeing my hair no more. I don't think I've dyed my hair in like 2 years. I don't think I've put any color in my hair in 2 years. And I was trying to either let this color grow out or cut it out. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is cutting it out. Because I do want to see, I do want to cut it short and see how much dark hair do I have left. Have the grays taken completely over? If I cut my hair, I'll see. Because, honey, these gray hairs, they not playing. They are not playing. They have a plan to take over. I want that slushy. I'm gonna wait till my husband go to work because I don't want to hear his mouth. He gonna be like, "Ain't you had enough sugar for one day? I want that. I want a boba." Yeah, but I've had thyroid issues for a long time, and the doctor said today that older dogs have thyroid issues, and so they usually test their thyroid at Gizmo's age. So when he goes back for his next visit, he has to have his thyroid. They have to do a blood panel where they check his thyroid, his liver function, and something else because they said that's he's in that age range now where certain things start to go awry, and they like to, catch it. If he's having thyroid issues, they want to treat it. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't need to hear that. But I'm not going to worry about it until his next doctor's visit. I am definitely going to call these people and have them deliver me a boba as soon as my husband leaves. Yeah, see, I don't have hyperthyroidism. I have hypothyroidism. That's and I know this is mean, but hypothyroidism is the fat people's thyroid. Hyperthyroidism is the skinny people's thyroid. And I was like, I would have the fat people one. So I don't lose. I have a very hard time um, losing weight because the thyroid affects your metabolism. Because I had a friend who had hyperthyroid and she had a hard time gaining weight. Like she was underweight. She was she was grown, but she was underweight and she had a hard time maintaining the weight that she should be able to maintain. Like she was under 120 pounds. And she was an adult. I think we were like in our 30s, and the doctors had her drinking like Boost and Ensure and all of this stuff with her. And something else that she had a prescription for that she had to drink with her meals to add more calories, but she still wasn't um, gaining any weight. She was very thin, but she had hyperthyroidism, and I had hypothyroidism. But I've had it. Well, I was diagnosed in my late 20s. That was when they found out that I had a goiter, and they diagnosed. That's when they diagnosed me. And so, in my 40s, I had a total uh, thyroidectomy. They took my entire thyroid and a piece of my parathyroid. So, yep, I have no thyroid. I'm thyroidless. I'm going to get to heaven with less organs than I was born with. But that's okay. God still going to love me. He going to be like, come on over here, girl. So, nah, girl. If I had the other, I'd probably be skinny. But I hope Gizmo don't have I hope he don't have no thyroid issues. You know, they were asking about his appetite and stuff. Gizmo is still, you know, even for him to be an older dog, he's still spry. He still be jumping around. He still be barking at people. As long as he has a good appetite, he's drinking water. You know, he's running around. He good. Now, when he stops doing the things that he normally does, that's when you know it's a problem. But he's still running around. He's still, you know, he still got his little janky attitude when shit don't go his way. He just, I think he's sleeping a little bit more. Nah, Gizmo always been lazy. He always been about his naps. So I don't think he's sleeping more than what he used to. Gizmo always been, let me take me a nap right quick. That's the neighbor's dog. He always been like that. So this time next week we'll be preparing to. Well, this time next week, my mother and father-in-law they'll be leaving. They'll be gone because they leaving the day before us. They leaving Wednesday because they want to get down there because the wake is Thursday. So they gonna leave Wednesday. We not going to the wake. We just going to the funeral. So we gonna leave Thursday and get down there Thursday evening because the funeral is Friday morning. And the weather, I guess, in LA is supposed to be like this. I don't think it's as windy in LA as it is out here, especially the area where uh, Aunt Gertie lives. Does she live in South Central? No. Where she live? I don't know, child. I don't think she live in South Central though. Um, she live in one of the it left. You know, during the 50s and the 60s, a lot of black people migrated from Louisiana and they either went to LA or the Bay Area. They migrated from Louisiana to California. It was a large migration of black people. So my husband's family, they made the migration from Louisiana to California, and so did my mom and dad. They moved out here for jobs because back in the 50s and 60s, there weren't a whole lot of decent jobs for black people. And here in California, during the 50s and 60s, a lot of black people moved here. They got decent jobs, they bought homes, you know, and were like living good because it was my dad's uh, dream to buy a home here in California, but he didn't live. He passed away. You had a Jack Russell. You know, Gizmo looks like a. There is a. I was finna say famous, but he TikTok famous. There's a long-haired white Jack Russell Terrier who has a decent YouTube following, a TikTok following. Gizmo looks just like that dog. Just like that dog. And I'm like, maybe he is a long haired Jack Russell. I had said that I was going to do the DNA test for Gizmo. I just haven't done it yet. And I kind of do want to so I can find out what type of terrier he is because every time we take him to the vet, they just have him listed as terrier mix. What type of terrier? I don't know. No, I mean, I don't think it's really racist in LA because it's a lot of black people in LA, it's a lot of Mexican people in LA. It just depends on the part of LA that you live in. LA is, they have Mexican parts of LA, they have Chinatown, just like we do here in the Bay Area. Is parts of the Bay Area is Hispanic, parts of the Bay Area is black, parts of the Bay Area is white, parts of the Bay Area is Asian. The Bay Area is a melting pot. And LA is very similar to the Bay Area. Los Angeles is just seems like it has more like beachfront, more expensive beachfront property than we do here in the. Plus, Hollywood and all of the stars live in LA. You mean America as a whole? I don't think so. I mean, it's going to, of course, be, there are areas like maybe South Dakota, Nebraska, where the population of African American is very small. I think they still have, races there. It is some places in the South, they, of course, they still have racism down south in Georgia, in, the redneck areas of America. Yes, there's still races there. But I ain't never been there. Oh, yours is along here, Jack Russell. How is South Central LA now? I think a lot of that has calmed down. I think South Central is being gentrified just like a lot of other places that, were really bad. The gang violence, like the movies and, showing the gang violence in South Central, I don't think it's that bad like it was in the 80s. Because those people in their 50s now, of course, there are still gangs. I'm not saying that gangs don't exist. There are still gangs. There's still Crips and Bloods. But I don't think they are as big as they used to be in like the 70s and 80s. I think South Central has, really, really calmed down and is being gentrified because I've seen some homes in South Central that are going for like $1 million. And people are, you not going to have $1 million home and the people next door to you is gangbanging. I think LA has went through a drastic change. It was bad in the UK, but things are getting better now. But some areas are worse than others, like you said. I didn't know it was bad like that in the UK. Like the UK have racists. Is the what is the mixture of black people in the UK? Is it a lot? I didn't know they was doing all that in the UK, child. Oh, with the gangs? Really? I didn't know they did that out there. I didn't think y'all could have guns in the UK. Yes, the traffic is horrible in LA. Yes. How they be talking about the traffic in LA? Yes. The traffic in LA is worse than the traffic here in the Bay Area. It's bad. I'ma show it. I'ma film some of it. It's bad. Once you get out of the grapevine, I think that's when the traffic gonna start getting bad on all the freeways. Hopefully, I don't think where his auntie lives I don't think she lives that far from the church where the service is going to be held. But he said it's about the cemetery is about 20 minutes, and I think they have to get on the freeway. So yeah, the traffic is bad in LA. That's one of the things we have to deal with. I was watching this young lady, and I guess she's uh I don't want to say movie star, but I guess she works in the industry in Los Angeles. She was looking at apartments in LA. Honey, she looked at a one bedroom in like a new high rise building. The view was spectacular. It had like all the amenities, a gym, all of this stuff. They wanted 5,500 US dollars for a one bedroom apartment. Traffic is bad here in Dallas, Texas area too. Flat out scary to go anywhere. That's how LA is. That's how LA is. Yeah, I didn't think that y'all had guns out there. I didn't think like gun violence was a thing in the UK. Oh, LA is beautiful. LA, parts of I don't know if we're gonna make it to Malibu this trip, but the beaches, the views, you can't beat that. In California, can't nobody touch us when it comes to beaches and waterfront property and views. You can't touch us. Unless you like go overseas somewhere. But I'm talking in the States, y'all can't touch us. Not California. That's why people want to come out here so that we are like in the top 10 destination for vacations. I know California in the top 10. I don't have my other phone to look it up, but I know we in the top 10. Because everybody either want to come to San Francisco to see the Golden Gate Bridge, or you want to go to LA to go to Hollywood and, go to Rodeo Drive and walk down the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. Everybody want to see that because I was born and raised here. And when it come to LA, and even certain places in San Francisco, and I was born and raised here in the Bay Area. When I go to certain places in San Francisco, I feel like a tourist. Every time I see the Golden Gate Bridge, it's like my first time seeing it because I'm always in awe of the beauty. The Golden Gate Bridge is beautiful. And if you think it's not, you a hater. Y'all got an escaped inmate on the loose? What city is that, Sandra? Hey, Rosemary. Girl, Rosemary, you know they can't touch us. They can't touch California. There's so many beautiful places in it. I have a list. I have a bucket list of just California. Well, girl, stay in your house and make sure your doors and windows is locked in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, that's one good thing. I don't live nowhere near the only jail that I live close to is just like, and I don't even live close to it. It's a county jail, not too far from us. But yeah, California is beautiful. Well, I hope they catch him. How he get out? These prisoners be devising ways to get out, though. They be wanting to get out. I still want to visit. I want to go to the Malibu Pier. I want to go to Malibu, and it's a few other places in um, LA that I want to visit. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to the San Diego Zoo. I've never been to San Diego. There's so many places in Southern California that I haven't been to that I want to visit. Like, I want to visit places in my own state before I start to venture out to other places. The Bay Area is beautiful. I used to live in Oakland. Oakland is more diverse. And when I say more diverse, it's more urban. And when I say it's more urban, it's more black people than where I live now in Contra Costa County. Is I see less of myself when I go to stores. It don't be a whole lot of us. Whereas in Oakland, the majority of, I grew up went to an all black school. You didn't see a whole lot of white people in the area that I lived in. But now, where I live now, we are the minority. He escaped from custody at the hospital, ran into the woods, broke into a lady's home and stole money, her car, and her phone. Wow. Because I used to see inmates at the county hospital that I used to go to, honey. They would have their ass chained to the bed, handcuffed to the bed. They didn't play with them inmates. They brought them in a certain way. They would have them handcuffed to the stretcher the whole entire time. And they had the sheriffs outside their door. You would always know when it was an inmate because it would be a sheriff outside the door. And be like, oh, they brought somebody from Santa Rita because that's the jail. Rosemary said, I've been to San Diego, lived in Santa Barbara. I want to go to Santa Barbara. California is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is so many places here in the Bay Area that I still want to visit. It's so many places on the other side of San Francisco, like Marin County. It's so many places out there that are beautiful that I want to go to. I've been to Humboldt County. I've been to Gilroy. It's hot out there. It is hot out there. When you get out past San Jose, you gonna start hitting the heat. It's hot in Gilroy. But we passed down through all of there on our way to Monterey. He must have slipped. They probably let him out of his cuff to do something, and he got away. If you can visit America, do that. Because it is so many different places. Like, I want to go to Washington. My husband went to Washington when Obama, he was there when him and his family went to Washington when Obama was sworn in. I want to go to Washington. I want to see the White House. That's on my list to do. And I want to go to like some of the historical places down south. I would love to see the church where Martin Luther King used to preach at. And I would like to go to that hotel. What is it? The Lorraine Hotel where Martin Luther King was assassinated. I would like to go there. My granddaughter, Shout out to her mama. Took her to Atlanta and took her to, uh, I think, Martin Luther King's church. Either the church or the house where Martin Luther King used to live. I would love to see that. So I would like to go to Atlanta. Atlanta is on my list. Texas is on my list because I want to go to Buc-ee's. I want to go to Buc-ee's. I want to get some of that barbecue from Buc-ee's. So Texas is on my list. My husband has a cousin in Texas, so we may go out there and visit. But America is beautiful. Like, I think every place has their flaws. Yeah, of course, there are racist people and crazy areas, but America has its beauty just like every place else. There are some beautiful places in America. And I'm just happy that my family settled here in California. I really am. Like, I feel like, but I mean, I feel like if my family had stayed in Louisiana, then I would have been happy in Louisiana. But I'm happy that my family settled here in California. I love it here. I am a true Bay Area California girl. I love California. Yeah, because I think because my granddaughter looks so much like my son, and my son looks so much like me. We just, I think all three of us look alike. But the crazy thing is, when you see her mother, she looks a lot like her mother, but her mother don't look nothing like me because her mother is just Filipino. She looks like her mom. She looks a lot like her mom, but she looks a lot like her dad, so she look like me. Bucky's just look like it's fun. Like I know I would be up in Bucky's buying everything. I know I would. I know I would go to Bucky's and go crazy. So I do want to go to Texas. Just for Bucky's, girl. Just to visit Bucky's. What is one place? Okay, so if you come to California, you have to come to San Francisco. You have to. You should not come to California without going to San Francisco. You have to go to San Francisco and you have to go to LA. Those are like the two places that you have to visit if you come to California. You just there's no reason for you not to visit those two places. And LA is so big. The Bay Area is huge too. People think that the Bay Area is just San Francisco, but the Bay Area is huge. Oakland is big. You got to cross a whole bridge to get to San Francisco. Like, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to see if y'all can see this. San Francisco is across that water, way over there. And that's not as close as it looks. But over there is Marin, and San Francisco is somewhere over there in that direction, across the bay. Cause that's the bay right there. That's not that's not even the ocean. Did y'all see it? I hope y'all saw it. That's the bay. That's not even the ocean. That's the bay. So you got to cross the bay and then get into San Francisco, and then that's where the ocean, the real water. So you got to cross the bridge, the Bay Bridge. to get from this side of the bay to San Francisco. So the Bay Area is big. It's huge. And it's beautiful. I'm going to visit my mom next week who lives in Sacramento. I have been to San Francisco. I love it so much. Yosemite, LA, Santa Cruz. Where else would you suggest? Gosh, you just saying all the places that I love. I've been to Yosemite. Yosemite was heck of fun. Monterey, Monterey, and Carmel. Monterey and Carmel, just beautiful. I think I have a video. If you look at my videos, we just went to Monterey a couple of weeks ago, and I have a video showing like the restaurant that we went to. You talking about beautiful. If you like to be by the water, there are restaurants in Monterey where you are legit sitting on the water. You're on the water. You're not near the water, you're on the water. The restaurant sits on the water. Just gorgeous. Put that on your list. Monterey and Carmel by the Sea. There is in Big Sur, driving down the coast, there's a 17-mile drive. It starts in Monterey. It's a tourist drive. I think you got to pay at the start, but it's just beautiful. I mean, some of the you can stop off and take pictures. It'll take your breath away. The just you know, looking at nature and how God made this world, it will take your breath away. It's so beautiful. The water is just so beautiful. Monterey is a beautiful area. If you like coastal, coastal cities, Monterey and Carmel sit right on the coast. Just beautiful. You gotta have some money to live there though. Like I couldn't afford that, but it's a beautiful. It's so hazy. There's a fire burning not too far from us, and I can smell it and see it. Yesterday we had what do they call them? Spare the air days. This is fire season. That's one unfortunate thing about California is, other places we have a tornado season and hurricane season. We have fire seasons here. And this is a fire season where, fires break out in California. And with us living in the Bay Area, like it gets smoky sometimes, and we can, even though the fires be miles and miles and miles away from where we live, the wind carries the smoke all over. It's probably only in the 70s here today. It's not like super high. It may be, no, I don't think it's in there. I think it's in the high 70s. And you can tell the wind is blowing a little bit. Yeah, check that video out and you'll see Monterey. Cannery Row is one of the historical places in Monterey. So people that visit Monterey always visit Cannery Row. That's where like all of the shops and nice restaurants, and it's a beautiful, very expensive hotel there in Monterey. Oh, and Monterey also has a famous aquarium. Monterey is a really cute little city to visit. So I would say if if you're here in the Bay Area, and Gilroy usually has a garlic festival in the summer where they have garlic everything, even garlic ice cream. I think they may have a place in Gilroy that sells the garlic ice cream, and it's really good. Surprisingly enough, it's ice cream infused with garlic because they grow garlic in Gilroy. That's one of the biggest growing things in Gilroy is garlic, and it has been for eons. Oh, y'all in a heat advisory? Oh, the garlic festival, honey, it draws crowds. It be crowded. People love that garlic festival. I've been a few years. It's nice. They have everything, every food you could think of. They even had alligator. They had them big old turkey legs and all of the like festival foods, all the foods that they have like at fairs and stuff. But they have garlic everything, garlic candy, just everything. They be selling garlic, garlic infused olive oil, just everything that you could think of. They have it. Yeah, we had like 2 days when it was like in the 90s, and then the temperature dropped back down to the 80s and then back down to the 70s. But this is classic Bay Area weather. People think that it's hot in California all the time. It's warmer in Los Angeles, in Southern California. It's warmer than it is here in the Bay Area. Because we are so close to the bay, we get that breeze off of the bay, so it's not as hot here. It's hotter inland, so it's hotter in Sacramento, in those areas, because Sacramento is not bordered by water like we are here. It's it's water everywhere out here. But Sacramento is not like that. It's hot out there. It's like probably in the 90s or 100 degrees in Sacramento. That's where we are. Well, after we pay this car off, that's where we are looking to move. And I really don't want to move out there until my husband retires. When he retire, I want to move to Sacramento. I want us to move to Sacramento and move into like one of those retirement communities. You like alligator? Crazy in the hood, $1 million. Surprised there aren't house mafias. In India, people have land mafias. Land is worth $1 million an acre in many cases. People coerce, blackmail, and force people to sign over their land. Nah, they ain't doing that out here. And it could be a house, $1 million in the hood. Because where we used to live in Oakland, the houses had started going up. We lived in the area, and you wouldn't have thought that they would remodel a house. And it wasn't the hood, but it was close. And that house was like 800,000 in the hood. California, it's expensive. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. It's expensive. But I love this. I like to watch realtors. And this is black. He's not a realtor, he's an appraiser. I'm gonna put his channel on my community wall. I can't do it right now. But he, goes around and appraises homes and stuff. And his area is like Washington, D.C. And honey, I didn't know they was living like that in Washington. They got some, they got some houses. Because here in California, you don't get a basement. There, these homes don't come with like finished basements. We have no use for a basement here in California. If probably the only homes that have basements are like super old houses. But none of these newer modern homes have a basement. But almost all of the homes that this man has shown in Washington have like finished basements. They be big houses and they be having big ticket prices. I'm talking 2 million, 2.5 million for a 5 bedroom, 3 level home. 2 mil, easy 2 million. I'm like, y'all living like that in Washington? Okay, what kind of money y'all making? I mean, but if you want to live in a nice area out here in California, you gotta come to 1 million because the house up the street from us but it's been on the market for a couple of weeks. I think they asking 1.3 million. That's on the corner from us. It's a nice place, but it's been on the market for almost a month. And that says something when a place is not selling, and this is a nice neighborhood. When I say it's a nice neighborhood, it's a nice neighborhood. Everything is around here, like grocery stores, um, dentists, schools, everything McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Fire Wings, Mexican restaurants, Ross, TJ Maxx. No, not TJ Maxx. Yeah, TJ Maxx, Ross, DD's. DD's and Ross is always going to be next door to each other. So DD's, Ross, TJ Maxx, BevMo, Best Buy, Nordstrom's Rack, everything. Target, of course, Target. Walmart, everything you need is in this area. You don't have to go far for anything that you need. This little um, this city has about everything you need. I live in a really small city though, very small city. But next door to it is another kind of small city. But between it's three little small cities, then it's Richmond, and Richmond is bigger. But in this area, you're gonna find everything that you need. Like we don't have to go nowhere really if we need anything. Nah, where they getting kicked? Where are their houseboats? Do you know? Is it in Marin? Because I know they have a houseboat area in Marin, and those people are rich. Because I don't think anybody lives on their houseboats in Jacqueline Square. I don't think they live there. But I know they do in Marin because we've driven past there, and I've seen the houseboats, and you could tell where people are living. But no, I haven't heard anything about that. But I'll check and see. I'm about to go in the house because it keeps sounding like I hear somebody coming outside. I'm about to go in the house because it's getting more and more overcasty. Am I gonna be able? I probably have to take my stuff in the house and even take y'all in the house. No, but I'll look at it. I'll look and see. It's probably in Marin though, because they have a big houseboat. They have a big community out there. And I know them people got money. Well, you gotta have money to live on a houseboat though. That's not cheap. Living on a houseboat ain't cheap. Sausalito. Yeah, okay. That's where it's at. Sausalito. That's Marin County, I think. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. That's where I thought it was. I'll check it out and see. Cause I hadn't heard anything about it. But I don't watch the news though. Unless it's a sound bite that comes on YouTube, I don't watch the news like that. Because, everything on the news is bad news. And I stopped taking all that stuff in my spirit. It's not that I don't care what's going on in the world, but I don't want to hear it every day. And for a long time, I was like watching the news every day and just taking in all of that bad news and bad energy and stuff. And it was like, I had got to the point where I was paranoid and scared of people, don't want to go out the house because you're going to get robbed and, all of that kind of stuff. And no, you should not live like that. So I don't watch the news every day. If I see something, if I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see something that says, Bay Area or something is going on in the Bay Area, I watch that soundbite, but I don't really watch the news. If something is going on, like my mother-in-law will tell me or something, but other than that, no. I smell, I smell like wild jasmine. You know how the jasmine flower has that like distinct sweet smell? I smell that. I don't know what flower it's coming from because we don't have any jasmines in our yard. Oh, you saw it on YouTube? Oh, okay. Then I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it because that's how I be getting my news. Is like through, little clips and stuff on YouTube because I'm not watching no news. If it's something important, I'll see it. But other than that, I don't want to know how many people were robbed in the Bay Area. I just don't want to know because it will have you out here tripping. Because that's how the news is set up. It's designed to, just show you the worst and show you the worst about what's going on in your area. They don't talk about how many black kids graduated from high school or, they don't show the good stuff. They just show the bad shit. And I don't want to see it. Is that the train? It is so smoggy out here. That's one thing too about LA is they have more smog than we do. You're gonna get used to the smog and stuff if you live in LA. But it does get smoggy out here in the Bay Area. Like it is today. And I think it's because of the fire that's burning. And I think that fire is way down somewhere near Reno. But because of the wind has blown the smoke down here. And I hate fire season because sometimes it's so bad that we actually have like ash on the furniture, on our cars, everything. It depends on how close the fire is to where we are. And the fires are up in the mountains and stuff, but the wind be blowing the ash and stuff down here. Because we like, I don't want to say in the valley, but when it comes to fires, the mountains, we down low. So ash trickles down and we get it. Like one year, it was real bad. Everything back here had ash on it. We were, cleaning the ash off of our cars and everything because that fire was a little closer to us than it normally is. But that's part of living in California is dealing with fires. But every area has something. But this is fire season, where it gets dry and we get like brush fires and stuff in areas. This is the time of year that happens. But I still love California. Y'all, you can't say nothing to me to make me hate her. And people be on TikTok especially, oh, California is a blue state. They are stupid. And, everything happens bad. Everything coming out of California is bad. That's because y'all living in Dakota, in North Dakota, somewhere where ain't nothing happening. You can't touch California. You can't say nothing to me to make me hate California. I don't care nothing about what Gavin Newsom is doing. I went to the state capitol. I went to Gavin Newsom's office. I have stood at Gavin Newsom's office door. His door was closed, of course. But I have visited the state capitol. I went to where Gavin worked in Sacramento. I love going to Sacramento. I think when my husband retires and stuff, I think we're really gonna enjoy living in Sacramento, the state capital. I like going down there. I like visiting um, Sacramento. Yeah, we know how to party. Child, back in the day, I used to be, I used to hit all the clubs in Oakland. That was my thing. It used to be some nice clubs in Oakland in the 90s and early 2000s. Just we had a ball. You hear me? My daughter and I are just sitting here talking about moving back to Cali. I share your love of Cali. I hate it. I'm a biggest mistake, but I've learned a lot. Yeah, I would never leave California. I may leave the Bay Area and go to Sacramento, but I'm not leaving California. Me and my husband was talking about moving to Florida at one time. Now that's someplace else I want to visit is Florida because I do want to go to Disney World. So I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Orlando. We were talking about because the houses are cheaper in Orlando and stuff in places in Florida than they are here in California. So we were looking around, but child, I'm not leaving California. I ain't going nowhere. Cali till I die. I'm a Cali girl through and through. I was born here, and when God called me home, He gonna call me home from here. Now He may not call me home from the Bay Area, but He gonna call me home from California, somewhere in California. I am the first generation in my family born and raised here in California. First generation. Everybody else was born down south. I was the first grandbaby to be born here in California. So I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. First generation. Yeah, I mean, we have the weather here is beautiful. It's so diverse. You have all kind of food here, you know, Hispanic, Chinese, Vietnamese, all of these is all of the Asian types of food, Indian food, African food, because it's so many different people have settled here in California. It's just so diverse. And the weather is just so, you can't beat this weather. I think I wore my Ugg boots for a month, and I don't own a coat, like a big heavy coat. I don't own that. The only thing I own is like a puff coat, and I pull that out when I get chilly. But how chilly is it really gonna get? We we don't go below 50 degrees here. During the day. At night, during the winter, the temperatures drop a little bit lower. But during the day, it's rare that it's gonna get below 50 during the daytime. You staying in the 50s, 50 degrees. You only need a puff coat, hoodie. You good. People here in California wear flip flops and shorts year round. Some people don't. Like my husband, he be wearing shorts to work. He don't care. I be like, you don't get cold? He said it don't really get cold till at night because he work nights. So he like, it don't really get cold till at night. Oh yeah, ain't like that in California. I haven't been to Santa Monica, but my husband, like when he just went to the other, where did we go? We went to the other Muscle Beach. I can't think of which beach that is. No, we don't get no snow flurries. Girl, it snowed 2 years ago in the mountains. Now it snows in where does it snow? It snows a little bit in the mountains up here in California, but we don't get that. It don't come down here. Last winter, they predicted the Bay Area was supposed to get some snow, but we didn't get it. They got it in higher elevations, but we are lower elevation here in the Bay Area. So you got to be up high. Yeah, Tahoe, Venice Beach. That's where we went. We always go to Venice Beach when we go to LA. But my husband just recently went to Santa Monica. But Santa Monica is on my list. But Venice Beach is nice. It doesn't have as many because they was having a problem with homeless encampments not too long ago. But I think they've cleaned that up. The homeless people had moved to Venice Beach And it was so many homeless people that a lot of the tourists had stopped coming to Venice Beach. And some of the stores and stuff on Venice Beach closed during COVID and they didn't come back. So I don't think it's as many shops on Venice Beach as it used to be. And I don't think the people out there, I don't think it's like Muscle Beach like it used to be. I don't think the men are out there like lifting weights and doing all that stuff like they used to back in the day. Tahoe, it snows. Tahoe, Reno, all of those places, it snows. Real snow. Not play snow. Real snow. But Lake Tahoe is beautiful also. In the summertime, Lake Tahoe is beautiful. It's beautiful in the wintertime because we went up there one time during the winter and it was snow in the mountains, but when we got down into Tahoe, it wasn't any snow down there. But it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure there are nude beaches. I just don't know where they are. Yeah, it was bad for a minute, and I think the homeless situation got so bad there that the city stepped in and started moving them out because the homeless people was like about to take over the beach. It started getting crazy down there, and that's Venice Beach is a tourist attraction. They don't want the homeless people taking over, and then the city starts losing money because the tourists don't want to come there no more. Just like San Francisco, they was having a problem they still having a problem with people breaking in cars and stuff around Pier 39. And it had got to the point where the tourists was kind of scared to go down there because they didn't want their cars to get broken into. And I'm not saying that it's been completely stopped. It's still cars getting broken into, but I think it's not as bad as it was like 2 years ago. I mean, when we go over there, we usually park in the parking lot. It's expensive everywhere to park in San Francisco at Pier 39. I think it was like the parking was like $25 or something. It was expensive. Oh, you went to Baker Beach? That's a new beach? Yeah, I've been to Baker Beach. Maybe it wasn't new when the part that we went to. But I'm pretty sure they do have new beaches. I'm pretty sure they got them in LA. Mm-mm. They got a lot of old hippies and stuff here in San Francisco, in Berkeley, in the Bay Area. Is because the Bay Area used to be this where all the hippies used to come. Berkeley, Berkeley was full of hippies, full of hippies. San Francisco was full of hippies. So these is just the old hippies now. You know, they was young back in the 60s and 50s. They old now. I don't I don't think so. I mean, there are areas in San Francisco like Hippie Hill is still popular. I think the hippies still, come through there, but Berkeley, like that UC Berkeley area, is more. It's UC Berkeley is, is the big school, so makes Berkeley a college town. So I think it's more centered around college kids, and because we went down through there not too long ago, they got like Chipotle, Ross. My granddaughter said it's a crumble cookie down there now. You know, they have all of the things that college students need in that area around the school. Yeah, I mean, you don't always, you go to certain areas, there are relaxed areas in California. You don't always have to of course, you're going to be aware of your surroundings, but not everywhere in California do you have to have your head on a swivel. There are some nice areas in California. Berkeley is really laid back, and I think it's really laid back because it is a college town. And that area around UC Berkeley is mostly college students, but these are smart kids. You know, everybody ain't going to UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley only accepts like 1% of college freshmen. We talking top tier kids go to UC Berkeley. So that college area is cool because these are smart ass kids. I found out I was going to be a dad today by a 19-year-old. I'm 42. Congratulations. You 42 and got a 19-year-old? That's kind of weird though. I don't feel like playing with people today. Okay, I got rid of that. Yeah, that's a troll. I got rid of their ass. Go play with somebody else. Why do people do that? Like, why do people troll? You just, somebody's live. Let me go into their live and say something stupid. What type of mentality do you have to have? Like, I don't go in people's lives to bother them. I just, I'm more intelligent than that. If I go in your live and say something like I'm really trying to have a real conversation with you, it's like I'm not mad, but I'm still like weirded out about the situation with connection. Like I was legit trying to have a real conversation with her, and she just went left on my ass. Started calling me stupid and an idiot because I had a different opinion than she did. If I go into your chat and I'm having a conversation with you, we're not all going to have the same opinion. But as long as we are respectful of each other, I think we should be able to have differing opinions. We're not going to always agree. You might like the Backstreet Boys and I like the Jackson 5. And I'm going to tell you why I like the Jackson 5, and you're going to tell me why you like the Backstreet Boys. But I'm not going to call you stupid because you like something that I don't like, especially as an adult. Like, I'm 59 years old. I know how to have an intelligent conversation with people. That's why I just kind of like, damn, girl, we can't even talk without you getting mad. You used to be a troll. See, I ain't never been a troll. Like, I I don't just go in people's chats. But I have another YouTube page, but it's clearly me. You know, you can clearly see it's me. I don't have like troll pages. So I can't go and troll somebody because they gonna know it's me. Yeah, I'm not gonna block you because you disagree with me. I'm only gonna block you if you saying something stupid. If you just out here. I'll block you then. But if you have a different opinion than mine, no. That makes no sense to me. Just you having a different opinion? No. Because we all have opinions. Yeah, we all have opinions. And I value other people's opinion. That's your opinion. And I have my opinion. You deleted your troll pages? Yeah, I've never had. I got to get rid of this fingernail polish. I'm going to do my nails before I go down to LA. I'm probably going to put on some press-ons. You know how I haven't really been around my husband's family a lot? I've been to LA before, to his aunt's house, and they've come down here. But you know how when you be around your husband's family that you haven't been around in a while, you feel like you got to be cute? You know, because you don't want your husband's family to be like, ugh, why he marry her? So I feel like I got to be cute when I go to LA. Only when I see them, though. Like when we being tourists, I'm going to be comfortable. I don't care what I wear when we're tourists. But you know, I feel like when we go around his family, I have to be cute. I don't know, child. Maybe I'm tripping. I drank all my water. My lipstick got dry. My throat dry. So that means it's time for me to go in the house. The sun is coming back out. At least. I'm going to go in the house and mess with my husband because he's about to get ready to go to work. And I want to see, did he pull up, did he look at any more information about this hotel situation before, hey Nadia, before, but I don't think we're going to switch hotels because I don't want to pay $300, 300 extra dollars for a hotel just for breakfast and a swimming pool. Y'all be on that free Palestine. Y'all be on that. All right, Tina, and everybody here, I'm getting ready to sign off, go eat my lunch, and think about ordering me a boba. I still want that boba. That, what is it? Green apple popping boba. That is my favorite. I love that. Because it's like a slushy with popping boba in it. I'm glad you came, Rosemary. I hope you come back. I'll probably be here tomorrow because I got another one of these to open. So I'll probably come in tomorrow and open it because we hoping for the turtle or the fish. And you know, with these mini verse, you don't know what you're gonna get until you open it. So hopefully I get a turtle or a fish tomorrow. So Y'all just fail. So it is really good. If you have a Quickly, the restaurant is called Quickly. They have all the bobas. That's where I'm ordering it from. So if you have a Quickly in your area, that's where it is. Try it. It is so good. Girl, you can come out the bushes. Don't be in the bushes. I be telling everybody you don't have to be in the bushes. I don't. It's cool. Drop down and talk. I don't know. I might do a video doing my nails. I gotta see what press-on nails I have left. I have a box. I gotta see which ones I have. Cause I might have to go to the store and just get me some little plain press-on nails for the funeral. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.